Honestly, it probably started around when Pia won Miss Universe. Watching that and seeing how proudly she represented the Philippines and how much pride she brought to the Philippines. Thinking about it kind of makes me cry, like imagining myself up there bringing pride to my country. It's just such a warm feeling. And so it's about bringing pride to our country in a different way, through helping our people and making a positive impact in our country and other countries around the world as well. So that's the basis of why I really wanted to join. The biggest struggle for me has really been relocating to the Philippines. It's always been part of my plan after I finished my studies and after I finished some work experience, but moving to the Philippines in the middle of a pandemic from a country that is arguably so much safer at the moment, that has been a really big struggle. And, I've had to sacrifice not only that safety and security, but also just the comfort of being around my loved ones. But I know that throughout this journey, I'm going to have to make so many sacrifices, and I know that it'll all be worth it, and it's all for a higher purpose anyways. So it's been a struggle in some ways, but I know it'll be worth it in the end. The most important thing for me is empathy and being able to be relatable and empathize with people, even though you might not have the same struggles, you might not have the same background. And that's something that I believe I possess. I'll be the first to admit that I have had a privileged life in New Zealand and I haven't had to worry about so many things that so many Filipinos have. But just because I've had those privileges, it doesn't mean that I want to keep those to myself. I want to exploit the privileges and the opportunities that I've had in order to help our country. And so that's really why I'm here. And that empathy and that selflessness, I think, is really important when it comes to being in this universe. Specifically, like I said, I want to combine my architecture degree and I really want to help design low-cost, sustainable communities for the underprivileged Filipinos in our country. I think in a way they've been neglected, and I think the housing sector is a little bit neglected, unfortunately. And so I really want to push to utilize everything, all the knowledge and all the resources I have to make a difference. The main thing for me, and it's been the same since I stepped foot in the Philippines again, is just to be myself. And I know that that's the only way anyone's going to win it, is if they stay true to who they are and if their values align with what it means to be Miss Universe Philippines, which I believe mine do. So God willing, let's see what happens. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to stay true to who I am.